So apparently the entire next set or the next mini set has been released and I have not been paying attention. So I'm gonna rate it now, I think. 18 hours ago. The last cards were released. Yes. But every card is released, so we're gonna review. I had not been paying attention. We're gonna start with all the neutrals. And I updated the list, so I removed the garbage can, and now it's just fucking garbage down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. As it goes. And the first card of the mini set is Coil Fan Constrictor, 4 mana 5/4. Better card, look at 3 cards in your opponent's hand and choose one. It can't be played next turn. Quite an interesting battle cry, actually. Look at 3 cards in your opponent's hand. Quite interesting. It's a beast. 4 mana 5/4, so the stats are not good for the mana. But the battle cry is solid. But it's... I think it's a 4. A 4! Great start! Next one is Snapdragon, 3 mana 3/3. Battle cry, give all battle cry minions in your deck 1/1. Another good ass battle cry. I guess they're adding this because Bronze Bear is fucking in standard. Give all battle cry minions in your deck 1/1. 3 mana 3/3. Also a beast. I think it's a 4 also. A 4! Next one is Bubbler, 1 mana 2/4. After this minion takes... What? After this minion takes exactly 1 damage, destroy it. Pop. Okay. So basically, if you're playing against Mage, this is useless. Basically. The stats are good for 1 mana, but 1 damage for 1 mana. It's gonna die to Paladin, it's gonna die to Mage in easy. Gonna die to Demon Hunter easy. Gonna put it at 3. And then we have one of the 2 legendary neutrals. The first is Neptulon the Tide Hunter, 10 mana 7/7. Colossal +2. Rush Wind Fury. Whenever Neptulon attacks, if you control any hands, they attack instead. And the hands are immune while attacking for attack 2 HP. So if I understand, if you attack with Neptulon, you attack with the hand instead. So you attack with 4 damage then. So basically you have 8 from him. The hands don't have rush either, so you get 8 damage with immune first turn. For 10 mana. I think I'm gonna put that at 2. Don't like it. It can... no, 2. Paste. And the next one is Osumat. 8 mana, 6/5, Colossal +6. Death Rattle. For each of Osumat's tentacle, destroy a random enemy minion. And his tentacles are 1 attack, 3 HP. 8 mana for a Death Rattle that they're so weak, the tentacles. I think everything is beasts, I guess. I'm gonna put it at 3. Yes. I'm fucking up. And then we jump into warrior cards. And the first one of those, I think all the classes have 3 cards. It's a really mini set. It's super tiny. It's only 35 cards. So it's the tiniest mini set we have ever seen. So I hope it's gonna be cheaper. Then we have Clash of the Colossals. 3 mana. Add a random colossal minion to both players' hand. Yours costs 2 less. What the fuck? Garbage. 0. Why? I'm gonna waste 3 mana. So basically my Colossal, if you think about it, my Colossal is gonna cost 1 more. It's not gonna be cost 2 less. It's gonna cost 1 more because I had to play that spell to get it. The spell costs 3. And the Colossal is cheaper by 2, so the Colossal costs 1 more. And I also gave a free to my opponent. What the fuck? Next one, Untitled Revenant. Untitled Revenant. 8 mana, 5/8. Battle card, deal 5 damage, gain 8 armor. Oh, that is a good. A 3. 3. Shrip. Next one, Ingenious Lava Gorger. 4 mana, 3/5. Taunt, battle card, dredge, gain armor equal to its cost. Ooh. What? The stats are a little bad, but that's a 4. A 4. Good for you, warrior. Oh. Then we move into Warlock. And he gets a new legendary even. He gets Commander Ultok. 5 mana, 7/7. Battle card, your opponent's card costs health instead of mana next turn. What the fuck? Your opponent's card costs HP instead of... Well, I guess... It depends. You can either die or you get an OP minion and you get to do extra damage to your opponent. So it's a matter. If you just look at him as himself, he looks OP, but depending on your opponent's deck and hand, it might kill you. So I think I'm gonna put it at 2, 3 maybe. I think it might get nerfed quite quickly. Next one, Immolate. 4 mana. Light every card in your light every card in your opponent's hand on fire in 3 turns and is still in hand are destroyed. This is OP. You can do a fatigue Warlock. Make him draw a bunch of cards, then play this when he has... Well, it's 3 turns. Well, I guess he could empty his hand. 3, 4. I think. Well, it's 3 turns. Does it deserve a 4? I think I'm gonna put it at 3. Next one is Herald of Shadows, 3 mana 4/2. Better guy, if you cast a shadow spell while holding this, steal 2 HP from a minion. I assume this one steals 2 HP from a minion. I assume. So it's a 3 mana for 4/4. Maybe kills a minion. You get to pick the minion. A 3. And then we got Shaman. And he gets 4 cards. What? What? Why does Shaman only... Or what? Why does Shaman get 4 cards and nobody else? I guess Shaman has been pretty useless with the cards it got from the last expansion. First Shaman card is Command of Neptulon, 5 mana, summon 2 5/4 elementals with Rush, Overload 1. Only Overload 1. 2 5/4s with Rush, so you get 10/8 stats for 5 mana. That's the first. Gosh. That's the first. It's not gonna be a 5 actually. 4. It's not the first 5. It's a 4. Next we have Tidelost Burrower, 4 mana 4/4. Better card, Dredge. If it's a Warlock, summon a 2/2 copy of it. A 3. A 3. Most Murlocs are pretty useless. Well, I guess you get to pick between 3, but what do you want? You already wasted 4 mana, so you don't want the one that gives you a Murloc to hand. Yeah. It's not gonna be any good in standard, no. Next one, Clownfish, 3 mana 3/2. But okay, your next 2 Murlocs cost 2 less. My next 2. So it's basically 4 minus 4 of the cost. Oh, that's a good Murloc. A 4. Then we have a useless card. Water Revenant, 4 mana 5/4. Oh yeah, it's just the token to the first card. That's why it had more. So you're not gonna be there. It's just... I did not pay attention in the raid. I cannot read. I don't think I haven't seen any Shaman decks on ladder. Because no one fucking plays it, because they didn't get any good ass cards. Next one, we're moving on to Druid. First one, Spirit of the Tides, 2 mana 2/2. If you have any unspent mana at the end of your turn, gain 1+2. +1/+2 elemental. So it's a 3/4 for 2 mana. Basically for 3 mana. Get 3/4. 3. I have to have 3 mana. I have to use 3 mana to be able to play it and get the boost. So it's basically a 3 mana minion with 2/4, so it's basically a normal fucking minion. Next one, Herald of the Nature, 3 mana 3/3. Better cry, if you cast a nature spell while holding this, give your other minions 1+2. Well, that's gonna be some good stuff for aggro druid. Give your other minions 1+2. Is that a 5? I think that's the first 5. That's a 5! That's gonna be OP for aggro druid. Next one, Moonbeam, 1 mana. Deal 1 damage to an enemy twice, so it's 2 damage. But you can break Divine Shield and do 1 damage. Arcane spell, 2 damage for 1 mana. Three. A 3. Then we have Rogue. First one is Inkwell Ambusher, 2 mana 1/2. Stealth, has 3 attack and immune while attacking. So it's a 4 attack with immune. That's a solid 4. A solid as 4. Paste. Shatter Shambler, 1 mana 1/3. Better guy you next. That rare minion costs 1 less, but immediately dies when played. That's gonna be, well, I guess people don't really play the Death Rattle Rogue. I don't remember the name of the deck, but people don't really play it anymore. But I'm gonna give it a 4 because it might come back. I don't think people have played that deck for years, for like 2 weeks. Next one, Jackpot, 2 mana and 2 random spells from other classes that cost 5 or more to your hand. 5 or more to your hand. Basically, Jackpot. 5 or more to your hand. That's a 3. I'm gonna put it at 3. Because you're probably gonna get the most expensive shit and can't play it for 5 turns. Next one, Front Lines. We moved on to Paladin. 9 mana. Summon a minion from both players' deck. Repeat until either side of the battlefield is full. I don't know. Well, I guess if you play big Paladin of some kind, I think I'm gonna give it a 1. Don't think it's gonna get played. It might see some play in a very specific deck, but most deck will never touch it. Next one, Light Ray. 9 mana 5/5. Taunt, cost 1 less for each Paladin card you've played this game. So basically a 0 mana if you play Paladin only cards. I'm gonna give that, well, it's 5/5, so I'm gonna give it a 3 actually. It has taunt and nothing else, so it's gonna get a 3. Next one is Myrmidon! 3 mana, 3/4. After you cast a spell on this minion, draw a card. Naga. It's basically card draw when you need to play more. 2. Next is Priest. Will not get any legendaries either. First one, Drown 4 mana. Put an enemy minion on the bottom of your deck. It's basically, what is the name of Entomb, the 6 mana spell from League of Explorers. It's a shadow spell 4 mana. That's pretty good card. You can dredge for it. That's a 3. What the fuck did I do now? Oh. Then we have Disarming Elemental 4 mana 4/4. Better card dredge for your opponent. Set its cost to 6. You make it cost 6, so you can make, if you're playing against a Reno deck, you can make his Reno cost 12, so he can never play it. So I'm gonna put that at 5. No, I misread. Sorry. It said its cost to 6, not increase its cost to 6. Set its cost to 6. So it's not as OP, so I guess a 3. I totally misread the card. Well, I think I read it right, but I did not think. Next one, 3 mana 3/4. Herald of Light. Better card, if you cast a holy spell while holding this, restore 6 HP to all friendly characters. It's cheap. Cheap, and you get that heal. But so only a 3. Yes. And then we move on to Hunter. No legendaries for him either. First one, Ancient Kraken Bane. 3 mana 3/3. Better guy, if you cast 3 spells while holding this, deal 5 damage. You can do 5 damage to face, like every hunter does. 3 mana 3, 5 damage still. That's a 4. Paste it. Then we have Shell Shot. 3 mana, deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. Repeat this with 1 less damage. So you do 5 damage. Maybe you do 6. I think it's 6 damage because it cast it again, so it's gonna go down to 1, yes. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. Repeat this with 1 less damage. So you do 6 damage split between 3 damage, 2 damage, and 1 to a random enemy minion. And hunters don't attack minions, so that's a 2. A 2. Next one is K9 Otron. 2 mana 2/3. Better card dredge. If it's a 1-cost minion, summon it. I think that will be a 1, not a 0. I really wanted to put it at 0. Next is Demon Hunter, and the first one of his is Topple the Idol. Topple? the idol. Dredge. 5 mana. Dredge. Reveal it and deal damage equal to its cost to all minions. So it's basically a flame strike that can deal between 0 and 10 damage to every minion. 4. I don't know why Demon Hunter want that, but sure thing. Next one is Herald of Chaos. 3 mana 3/4. Lifesteal. Better if you cast a fell spell while holding this, gain Rush. Rush. No, go lifesteal. 3. Yes. And next one is Fossil Fanatic. 2 mana 2/2. After your hero attacks, draw a fell spell. 3. 3. And then we move on to the last class, which is Mage. And she actually gets a legendary. She gets Lady Nasayar. 5 mana 5/5. While in your hand, this transform all you after you cast a Fire, Frost or Arcane spell. And it transform to Battle Cry, reduce the cost of spells in your hand by 1. And Battle Cry deal 5 damage to an enemy minion and 2 damage to adjacent ones. And Battle Cry gain 8 or more. 3. No, 3 actually. 3. Then we have Submerge Space Rock. 2 mana 2/2. That rather add 2 arcane mage spells to your hand and at the end of your turn discard them. 2. Then we have Polymorph Yellowfish. 3 mana. Transform a minion into a 4/1 Yellowfish with spell damage 2. 3 mana. Well, you get quite expensive though. Gonna put it at 3. And that was every card from the mini set. Druid got the only 5 stars one. And I can't see shit of that. Say. Oh, the fuck. So Druid will get all the good shit. And everyone else have to. I don't think Shaman is gonna get more played. Because doesn't really get that good stuff this set either. But who cares about Shaman when you can play Druid? Aggro Druid more precisely. But that's it for all the cards. But as always, good luck, happy gaming, have fun. See you guys later. Peace!